chaps and chapettes, I'm getting really scared. We're just kind of drilling the tactics right now. And I've been working with Thomas Tuchel to drill my tactics into this second team. You notice this is actually a separate squad to what we've been using with the Hansi Flick strat. So I'm very much just preparing for the FUT Champions qualification, man. I'm getting scared. I'm getting really scared because we have to win, I think, 5 out of 9 games. And, you know, if we flop, if we don't win 5 out of 9 games, then we're not even going to qualify for this week's FUT Champions tournament. And if I can't get this week's FUT Champions tournament, man's probably getting sacked. So I had to be really, you know, really, it's kind of a risk actually getting these players that haven't actually had any game time, that have just been sat there eating up on, you know, the spaghetti hoops, and they've been having the green tea. To be fair, they've been sticking to the diet, but they haven't played in a while, you know. They've just been kind of training and having a laugh and kind of chilling, and all of a sudden I've gone with Thomas Tuchel out to the training ground and I've said, lads, you're up. And they're like, what on earth, lad? You've literally been resting us all this time. And I'm like, yeah, you're up for the games. We're about to get into a FUT Champions qualification team. So, yeah, man, I'm getting a little bit scared. I decided I'd warm them up with a couple of little division rivals games first. You know, a couple of kind of league games which don't really mean all that much. As we sign up my boy Calvert-Lewin, another new signing, just to, you know, we just need a fresh face in there. Someone to make it seem like it isn't a dusty old squad that's just been kind of left there to dry. So yeah, we're going into the first game and we get a dub. Evan is literally just one more game I'll show you. We'll just show you the literal final goal. It looked like they were warming up quite nicely, man. I'm getting scared though, man, because like I say, straight into a qualification in just a sec is Calvert-Lewin bagging himself a goal early doors. It's always good, you know, in terms of getting the confidence and all of that, just to get himself a nice little goal. So yeah, we're through to Div 4, but now it's time for the real thing. The FUT Champions qualification. Like I say, we need to win 5 out of 9 games if we want to actually play FUT Champions this weekend. Minor voice break clock there. I'm getting scared, man. I'm getting really, really scared. You know, the top end rewards. This is really what's going to grow Lego Padme as a club. If we can, you know, starting off with the qualification and then do well in the FUT Champions tournament itself. So the first team we come up against here, manager is looking to set up in a 4-2-3-1. Lots of pace on that counter. You know, I said to the players, you got to watch out because we're not got the quickest defenders. You know, Thiago Silva, Aspi, not the quickest. So at the start, they're looking to pass it around. And Lego Padme was there in person to have a look at this game, but she was in the box watching on. And I looked up and I actually got a little, I got a little telescope and I actually looked up and I saw Lego Padme cheering really hard at that. Calvert-Lewin bagging out of the back post, doing really, really well. So Reece James dropping in, trying to stop the attack from coming through, and they pass it up. Foden trying to wriggle into some space. Daka can't get through. It's a solid defensive unit, man. The back 5. I really did drill in the tactics. And Thomas too, because I actually called him up at this point and I was just laughing. All I did was literally just laugh and he was so confused. And I hung up on the boy just straight after. But I think he got the message, man. My guy, so Rudiger, I think he was actually watching as well from the stands. Rudiger giving it to my boy Carrasco. He's looking to come on through, man. What's he going to do? Carrasco with a whips in. Calvert-Lewin's at the back post. Calvert-Lewin. My goodness me, man. This is getting scary. Phil Foden, though, looking to catch me on the counter. Like I said, I told him about the pace. And they've actually managed to get right between the centre-backs there with a nice ball to make it 2-1. And we just about managed to see it out at the end there. The manager just walked off. He wasn't happy right at the end there. But we get the win in 71% possession. As you can see, we're very much looking to play positional play, possession style of play, and just absolutely dominating them, really. So up against the next team, second game. Once again, we're looking to control the game, dictate the tempo of the game. Jorginho is actually one of those players that I've been speaking to individually and just telling him, lad, you are very much responsible for the pace of this game. You know, you decide how quick you want to be going this game. So my guy, what a ball through for Jackie Grealish. Getting involved with the fans, nobody cheering there because those, I don't know whether he didn't realise or something, but he's literally cheering in front of the away fans, kind of milking it in. That is a bit peak. So Lucas, madness, man. At this point, I'm just chilling so hard, man. I mean, I don't get the lumber support chairs because obviously we've got to go to this big kind of FUT Champions establishment, this big stadium of very kind of scary feeling. And it is in Coruscant still, so it is fairly local, but it's such a huge stadium that we're not really used to. It's a little bit scary. But you know, I mean, I have to say they're giving out Skittles half time. They've got some of the stuff which we're used to at Lego Pads. Home ground, you know, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So we're 2 out of 2. 2 out of 2 with this team that have barely played. You know, they wrote him off. Some people wrote him off completely, saying the defence is too slow and some of these players just aren't with it. Aren't meta is a word they used to say. I don't know what that even means. It sounds pretty fraudulent, but they're giving it through for De Bruyne here, and Reece James is getting a foot in, and he's not allowing that at all. But Aspi just takes a little bit too long on the ball there. Give it away, and you can't be giving it away in games like these. You know, these are top-end opponents, or top-end managers. And, you know, these aren't the Nicholas Breslins, the Connor Bradishes, and all of that. This is actually Ryan MK Man we're up against here. And he was studying Thomas Tuchel as well. He didn't have a chat, just like in, like I was saying last time, some lad, Connor Bradish, actually had a chat with Hansi Flick. Thomas Tuchel didn't speak to anyone else. I made sure to say, don't tell the strats to anyone else. But he was studying and watching a lot of YouTube videos on Thomas Tuchel's strats. And he seems to be relatively well set up, but I just hit him with a couple of new little combinations, you know, the new thing. And I started to catch him out as we get to 1-1 here. And he's starting to press. My goodness me, once again. You know, Ryan MK Man is actually a top-end manager, I have to say, as he takes on Thiago Silva, De Bruyne. Thiago Silva getting a foot in, falls for De Bruyne, and he slots it away, man. 2-1 down. Mendy complaining, the defence not quite at it. A little bit unfortunate there for Thiago Silva. He's got the experience, but it just didn't quite fall for the boys. We're 2-1 down here, and he's looking to go even further here. Ryan MK Man at this point is literally celebrating already. I don't know what he's doing, early celebrations, but it might be in order. Thiago Silva, he looked like he hit his shoulder on the post there. That was, my goodness me, that might have hurt a little bit. Don't tell him nothing. But Reece James is looking like he's going to hit him on the counter. Lovely ball through for Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin 1v1s. Keeper saves. Calvert-Lewin, he's done it, man. Oh my goodness me, this is tense. At this point, I'm sweating a little bit, man. I'm just kind of getting scared. This is when I needed Lego Padme with me, but she had to watch all the games on from the box with the board of directors and all of that for these big games in the FUT Champions Stadium. So I wasn't able to sit with Lego Padme. And I think I was a little bit uneasy, really, to be honest, in these games. They're a little bit scary. The venue was a little bit scary for these players too. But they came through 3-2, and I'm going crazy, man. I'm going absolutely crazy at this one. What a finish, Lucas. Yeah, hello. Yeah, cutting the mic type thing. My guy Calvert-Lewin, though, coming through. Kovacic, back to Calvert-Lewin. Jackie Grealish in the middle. Jackie Grealish at the back post. Oh, my goodness. Wow. I have to say, maybe the fact that they've been stocking up on the green tea and the spaghetti hoops, shout out Heinz, it's almost like maybe this has just fired them up. You know, these lads have not played football in a long time. They've been behind the Hansi Flick team, and they've just been resting up, watching the games on the TV. And all of a sudden, they're kind of running through the FUT Champions qualification. Yeah, tactically, they're drilled really well. But, you know, they're following the orders. They're playing really well individually. I have to say, I mean, look at that 5-2. And that's not against any ordinary manager either. That's Ryan MK Man. You know, that is a top-end manager with some pretty top-end players. So, 3 out of 3 in the FUT Champions qualification. At this point, you know, we just need 2 more wins from the remaining 6 games in order to qualify. And then we'll be in FUT Champions, and these lot will be in amongst it. And I've told them, you know, you've actually got a chance of perhaps being the team that will compete in FUT Champions, because the way you're playing right now, you might have to finish ahead, or you might have to go ahead of the other squad. But look at that team: Werner, De Bruyne, Van Dijk, Ruben Diaz, wow, Mane, Pogba, Kyle Walker. I mean, that is a hell of a squad. You know, these are the type of teams that we're going to have to overcome. Is the strategy really all I've been making it out to be? You know, is for Thomas Tuchel's strats actually about it? I think this is a kind of game where you really get to see what they're made of. You know, really test their metal type thing. And it's a little bit scary. I think the board of directors, I made a little deal with them. I said, if we win this game, will you back me and actually, like, let me spend a bit of rags? And they said, you know what, lad, we will. And my goodness me, that just made the celebrations even louder when Calvert-Lewin made it 1-0. Already spotting their gaps in that team. You know, this is a hell of a team, like I say, Van Dijk, etc. And they're trying to come through. Rudiger dragged across there. Not the best defending, I have to say. I think we should have been able to see that out quite easily, to be honest. We had an overload on them. But it was just poor defending in that case. You know, they are a little bit rusty, like I say. But, you know, you wouldn't be able to tell otherwise. Jackie Grealish across to Lucas. And what a response in the 49th minute coming into the 50th. Lucas Moura again. He's doing more. He's doing the most. Lucas most. And I have to say, oh no. This is when I was getting shook. You know that moment where you just sat there and all the fans around you celebrating, like all the fraud fans for the other team? That was just scary. The whole stadium was rattling. But my guy Kovacic coming through in the 73rd. And I'm like, lads, just hold on, man. Just hold on, please, man. And they're sat in that unit. Werner finds a bit of room, though. Gets past Aspi, makes it 3-3. It's not a comfortable game by any means, man. We're really being tested here. We really are. Jorginho free for Jackie Grealish, taking on Van Dijk. Whips into the back post. Calvert-Lewin back across. And he falls for Jorginho into Lucas Moura. Gets free of his man, Lucas Moura. Oh, man. And then he wipes and keeps. That is vibey, man. Oh. Okay, so we have to introduce a signing. Gosens. My guy Gos. He's a vibey lad, my guy Gosens. And he comes onto the pitch and he's looking to make an instant impact. We saw him in the Germany International in the alternate universe. And I thought, you know what, lad? You're getting signed up. So Gosens getting it through for Lucas Moura. We're looking to threat in behind again. Van Dijk being dragged across. Calvert-Lewin's finding some space. But so too is Carrasco, who's completely free. 4-3. Thomas Tuchel, they were laughing at his strats. They were saying it was fraudulent. I doubt it, mate. I really do, because we're coming up against a hell of a team here. Thiago Silva, though, couldn't defend it there. Mendy coming through. What a save. What a save. I'm just going to double his contract after this. Remind me, after the game. What a save again. Away Rudiger. Every last man behind the ball, and that's that. We've done it again. And we're in a really, really strong position now. 4 wins out of 4 games. We just need one more win. And my goodness me, we're going to have to do like a TV series. Because you got to find out what happens next time. In a jiffy, chaps and chapheads. I'm scared. Trust. Yeah. Man, he really put the twigs in my lunchbox. Yeah, man been treading hard with the Dunlops. Yeah, trade for Charizard till the sun drops. Yeah, I done flops. Look at the channel, man, I done flop. Really put the twigs in my lunchbox. Yeah, man been trading hard with a Dunlop.